Hello, everybody. It's Diane Moss with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Gary Green, and I am here with Caroline at Caroline's Eatery. It is brand new, open. We're at 9440 Louetta Road.
Suite 12.
I know. I saw it in a newspaper article that said she was keto friendly and sugar free. Well, this resonated with me because my husband has got diabetes and he misses his cakes and cookies and all of that stuff. So I stopped in and we talked and we decided that we needed to do a video. So Caroline, I'm like brand new open because when I stopped, she wasn't open yet.
We just opened this past Wednesday. So today is Tuesday, so 6 days ago.
Yes, so we're very excited to have her. I'm excited because she's like literally 1 mile from my office, and this will be the lunch place of choice. So Caroline, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got started, why you're doing this? You have an interesting background, but not a formal training.
Correct.
So
yes.
Talk to us about how you
I
arrived
am
there.
a self-taught chef, and I actually participated in the Texas Renaissance Festival's World Chef Showdown in 2017, and I placed in the top 3. And of those folks that were not in the top 3, there were culinary instructors, there were professional classically trained chefs, and here I am self-taught, and it is wonderful.
That's encouraging to people who love to cook, who love to bake, that you can hone your skills enough to own 2 cafes.
I am a administrative professional, controller, office manager. That was my skill set for my whole life. And I was working 50 to 60 hours a week at my regular job, and I would cook at home at night on the weekends, and I would bring things to work, and people would say, "You've missed your calling, you've missed your calling. You should have opened a restaurant, you should have done this." And I heard it one too many times, and I decided, well, here I am in the middle of my life. I'm just going to go on ahead and follow my dreams and see what happens. And
sounds good.
You can sit on your rocking chair and go, well, what if, or I shoulda, and in your golden years. And I have zero regrets. And so
you work very hard. I've watched this several times I've been in here. It's like
I do.
This little tornado running around
I do. Well,
the restaurant.
That's one of the benefits of living the ketogenic lifestyle, of avoiding sugar and grains and starches and processed foods, because your body starts burning ketones versus the sugar and carbs that you eat in your body. And so then it's a more pure form of energy. And one of the reasons why I do what I do is I suffer from degenerative disc disease as well as rheumatoid arthritis, and I manage my daily pain with my diet. I don't take any pain medicine. I have zero maintenance medications. I don't have diabetes or high blood pressure or any illnesses which cause me to take several pills every day, like a lot of folks that come to me are doing right now.
And you are a pure kitchen.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Yes.
We talked about the difference between it was gluten friendly.
Yes.
And gluten free.
Correct. And there's gluten safe. I'm gluten safe. We have 0 gluten in our building, either here or in Tomball, and there is no chance for cross contamination. So if you have a child or if you yourself are personally celiac, highly reactive celiac, and you can't have any kind of contamination, even the smallest molecule of gluten can elicit a reaction from you. You can go to any pizza place in the Houston area and you can ask for a gluten-free pizza crust. They will give you that gluten-free pizza crust, but yet they're going to put it into an oven where they're cooking traditional gluten pizza crusts. And pizza crusts are high gluten just because of the nature of that pizza crust, and they want the crispiness and they want the puffy dough and all of that stuff. So that's a high gluten dough, but they're going to put your gluten-free or gluten-friendly pizza crust back in that oven with the other ones, and so you're already having a dirty product when you get it out. And I hate to say dirty, is it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, but it's not a clean gluten-free pizza. I like to say we have the cleanest gluten-free pizza in town because we put it into an oven that's never had gluten in it, and so there's no chance of having any kind of reaction.
She's a real find, and she's somebody we need in this area because she's just got. Well, how many people are doing keto? A lot of people are doing keto, and keto diets are working, but it's hard when you have to do it yourself or prepare the food at home. When you can come and have lunch here, have dinner here. What are your days that you're open?
We are going to be open Tuesday through Sunday. So the only day that we're going to be closed is going to be Monday. We will be open from 7 a.m. until 3:30 or 4. If you're still coming in, I'm going to let you in. That's just what I do. But if we're only going to do dinner on Friday nights and Saturday nights.
Okay.
And then Saturday and Sunday we'll have brunch in the mornings, and then on Sunday afternoon we do what's called the Caroline Sunday dinner, to where we'll have a roasted protein, be it a pork loin or roasted chicken or a pot roast, to where you can come in and sit with your family and enjoy that family style where you can serve each other. No looking at a menu. What are you going to get? I don't know. What are you going to get? Well, you're going to get what Caroline cooks, because on Sunday at Sunday dinner, that's it. It's one meal. It makes it a little bit easier on my kitchen staff, to where we're not trying to do a whole bunch of different things, and everybody can come in. You get a large portion to where you can take it home if you don't eat it all. You can pack it for lunch the next few days in the week, because that's traditionally that's what you did on Sunday. You made a big dinner, you sat and you ate until you didn't want any more, and then maybe Monday or Tuesday you had leftovers.
I love your whole concept. You're extremely friendly. Everybody here is really nice. It was like instant family when I walked in the first time, and she recognized me the second time, and it feels good here.
Thank you.
So you've got a lot going for you.
That's the atmosphere. We want you to come in, and if you see something on the menu and you say, well, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that's something that I want to eat, or I'm allergic to this, or I'm allergic to that. We don't have frozen food here. We don't have anything from a box. We don't have anything that's processed. We have all the raw ingredients in the back. And so if you say, well, you have this chicken medallions with mushrooms and Alfredo sauce, can I get spinach instead of mushrooms? Can you do that? And I'll check. And we try to keep spinach here. But if you wanted to do that without the mushrooms, but of course we can. Because we make every dish separate, unless we're having a casserole, or unless we do a cottage pie, which of course is the ground beef, peas and carrots. We don't use potatoes here. We do use cauliflower, and it tastes almost exactly like mashed potatoes. We're dabbling with some turnips as well. We're going to try and find a blend, because a lot of people go, oh, I still know that it has cauliflower in it. Well, pretty soon you won't, because we're going to have a little bit of a blend to where it doesn't taste quite as strong with the cauliflower. But yeah,
it's exciting. It's good.
Very much so. Thank you.
They're going to have their menu ready today, so I'm going to have her send it to me when it's completely finished, because her daughter is over there working on it right now. And she's also looking for help. So if there's anybody out there who's looking for a job and would like to be, what positions are open?
We have back of house, food prep. We have servers. We have counter help. We're anticipating a lot of to-go orders, and so that's been happening a lot, and it's hard to pull a server from the floor. I think we want to have a dedicated to-go person, to where they can take the orders, prep the orders, package them up, and then
because I would love that, because proximity from the office is so close. I'd love to call up, say, Caroline, I want dinner for two for this.
Correct.
Stop by, pick it up, go home, sit down and eat it. And it'll be good for my husband. It'll be good for me.
Right.
And I'm just so very excited that you've let me come in here and talk to you and help you.
Anytime. I appreciate it.
I appreciate some bang-up tea that I was here the other day.
Oh, yeah. We make our teas in-house, and you won't come in and just get a plain iced tea, but they're still sugar-free, but they're still full of a lot of flavor.
Oh, they were.
And one last thing that I wanted to say before we're done with this little video is about Thanksgiving and about how you can come here and you can get a traditional cornbread dressing and roasted turkey to have for your Thanksgiving dinner, and it's going to be low carb and ketogenic to where you won't be able to tell the difference. We had some people in on Sunday during our grand opening trying it, and it literally brought tears to some of their eyes because they couldn't believe that it tasted.
Let me tell you what, I took a couple of your cakes home, right? And we split them in half because they're sizable, and so Fred had half of his, and I had half of it. We had red velvet and Italian wedding cake, and he was just like, "Oh, this is so scrumptious," and he's so happy to be able to eat.
Yes.
Can't call it sweets, but diabetic friendly food.
Yes, the diabetic safe food.
Diabetic safe.
You know, you can't eat 60 of them in a day, but to have a little mini cake like that only has about 3.5 carbs in it, and
he was so happy.
It doesn't increase your glucose or your blood sugar numbers, and doesn't cause a glycemic reaction. That's exactly what everybody's looking for.
And the frosting was that thick. It was so good, but it also didn't choke you with sweetness.
No, and it has to be visually appealing. You want to look at it and say, well, this looks like a real cake. Well, that's because it is.
So, all right. Thank you so much for
You're
having me.
so very welcome.
And you'll see me around. We'll get this published and get it out everywhere, and you'll get a copy so you can send it out everywhere.
Great. I appreciate everything that you've done.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm happy.
Yay,
Thank
me too.
you.
See you guys later.